Foolish human, falling into my lap all on your own, as expected of your race. And you... Wait, you are... That's impossible! You're dead!
You know who I am, so lay down your weapon and explain yourself.
Yeah, well, not until I kill this human.
He is imbued with the power of the Goliath. Renee, be careful!
Why didn't you return until now? Not to mention your ridiculous form and the human beside.
Whatever happened to me should never be an excuse for your doings. What you have done goes far beyond the bounds of the Goliath's duty.
God created Engarden, and the Goliaths have faithfully fulfilled their duty given by her to keep the cycle that governs this world turning as it should. Until this tranquility was torn asunder by the humans. They were brought up under our protection, yet assumed no responsibility. They, whose greed knows no bounds, indulge in their own desires and plunder everything to the corners of the world. Humans are a ravenous plague in Engarden. We are indeed doing our duty.
But the war is concluded. The humans are no longer a threat. What drives you to be so ruthless? Our duty rejects wholesale slaughter.
Ha! To win the war, they wouldn't even question destroying the well granted by God. If left unchecked, who's to say that they will not bring even greater and irreparable harm to the whole of Engarden in the future? With the well destroyed, as long as we destroy all those shoddy replicas the humans built, their dead will have no chance to return to this world. Only then will true peace reign over Engarden. I am heading to the Sanctum first. Aqil, the task is now borne by your shoulders.
Well, so there really were two Goliaths at the same time. No wonder. Renee, we must find the other Goliath, and soon.
Where do you want to go? Take a load up.
on this glyph is almost as strong as mine in my prime. No, it's even stronger.
The Ifri is the strongest there is. Yet now you question your own power? That's a rarity.
I know it is true.
Human! You dare sneak into our field! Die!
My god, what half-wits? Can't we just speak with respect?
Ha! Death to you all! Dare you! A mere human!
Why are you still so hostile to humans?
You have the aura we possess. How could you so easily forget your hatred for humans?
The war is long over.
Over? You humans who drew your blades first! We did nothing but follow our duty granted by God to keep the order in Engarden. Yet not only did you refuse to repent, you even slew our Goliath with a despicable plot! Mayhaps God has punished you, but that does not deem it over!
Our God-given duty is to protect Engarden, to stop those who violate its order. It was never our duty to continue the war or even carry out a massacre born of hatred.
As the newborn Goliaths say, the best way to preserve Engarden is to rid it of the vile and greedy humans.
The newborn Goliaths? How come? Wait, do you know who I am?
You too have the aura we possess. Yet you dare keep company with a human.
We've hit him too hard? Well, when his soul returns to the well of Pyro, those behind it will know that someone has invaded their territory.
I've been pondering on it lately. How do you know so much about this, Ifri?
Well, it's because your memories have faded, of course. When I get the chance, I'll explain everything to you. For now, we'd better get moving.
What was he saying about the war not being over? It's been a long time since we clashed with the Goliaths.
What a bunch of fools! How can they forget the orders they had been given? Well, mercy won't work here. Go ring their bells. That should clear their heads a bit. But best not to harm their souls.
I've never seen you so angry, Ifri. form he takes. Has his own body become one with the well?
You fused with the well by the power of Goliaths and intervened in the creation of the Scions? I see. So that's how you've created these bodies forged with others' lives. You two are truly maddened at the bottom of the well.
Human, now that you have killed my brother, your words are worth naught. The power you have. No wonder Agus was defeated.
Stop it, Aqil. Look what you're doing. Abandoning the dignity of the Goliath of Pyro? Turning these Scions, even yourself, into such mangled shapes, all for the sake of power. The way you cling to power, how is it different from the humans of the past?
We are too weak after all. The power of one Goliath is insufficient to be divided into two souls. We lack not only power, but also the heart. To wipe out the humans and restore peace to Engarden, we must become stronger. I have no other choice.
Our duty is to keep order in Engarden, to mete out justice to those who violate it. We can't just decide to destroy them for a future that has not come to pass. Your extremism is an effacement of our true responsibility.
Duty, responsibility. Enough of this. Ever since our race was born, we've been bound to preserving order as the meaning of our existence, for which we are willing to devote our lives. Only when humans disappear, only when those who harm Engarden all vanish, can we fully maintain order in this place, and put an end to the meaningless losses we have suffered through as well. And this is our duty.
The way you're acting, reckless and unconscionable, makes you no better than the humans you despise. This is not what God wants.
Well, what makes you think that you know what Luca wants? Is your heart telling you this? Or is it just because you are stronger than me when it comes to the heart?
We all err. If you believe massacre is the answer to all problems, eventually every potential cause of trouble will be destroyed, and Engarden will become a land of desolation.
Is that the reason you've joined the humans against us? Though you've said all about these matters, I can no longer. Agus, if we could possess the heart in the first place, would things be different?
The voices of the Goliaths have vanished. It's all over.
Ifri.
Renee, you must have a lot of questions for me. Let's start with who I am. I am Ignis, the Goliath of Pyro.
Ignis? But didn't Ignis die in the grand battle? We've even seen his giant prism bone.
That's merely the body I once possessed. I was ambushed by humans while rescuing the Scions of Anemo from a human siege. I had already expended too much of my power, creating the Burning Colossus to guard the entrance to our field, and tearing the land asunder to hold back the humans.
I'm Sorry.
Humans poked and prodded my soul in the holy ground subterranean laboratory until the raising destroyed that place. My soul escaped and met Eros, while you were wounded and made unconscious by the calamity. Well, now you know the rest of the story. I used the last of my power to link my soul with yours, borrowing your power to create Talos to protect us from the aftershock. We both survived, and our souls were linked together in a new form, with my God-granted heart now sealed in the depths of my soul.
So that's why afterwards I had slept for days before waking. And some of my memories faded because of the shock. I wonder, can all the Goliaths use God's primeval spell? I've never seen you use it before.
After my heart was sealed, I lost the ability to cast primeval spells on my own, except when aided by primeval glyphs.
Along the way, you've been keen to collect various glyphs. Do you want to use any spell with them?
I had hoped that during the journey, I would gather enough primeval glyphs to undo the link of our souls and restore my power as the Goliath of Pyro. But I just don't know when it will be. A quake? Curses!
It seems to have come from deep under the ground.
It's the Molten Sanctum, where all Goliaths are born. This rumble means a new egg has come into being.
Egg?
The egg of Goliath. Another Goliath of Pyro is about to be born. We need to get to the Molten Sanctum.
I knew you wouldn't disappoint me. Let me see them then, to forge with my mind, to cast into shape. All right, just one more step remains.
What? Still another step remains? Ifri is tired enough to lie down in a grave.
This artifact, though preliminarily completed, lacks the soul power to activate it. It's better if we use rare and powerful souls, those that are thoroughly twisted. While absorbing their powers, we can also purify these souls and end their suffering.
Isn't the town of the exiled full of mad spirits? Just go there.
How much power does the artifact need to be activated?
Not that much. Filling it up until it turns golden should be enough. there you are. Is everything ready?
I'm ready now.
This is the first hollow, the Candelabra of Desire. Take out the artifact I've given to you and activate it just as you summon Afterimage. Then you can enter the soul realm of the hollow. Entering the field of the hollows is a good opportunity for you to experience its source of power and energy. You may gain some new understanding. Renee, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. But the whole field is shrouded in dusk.
Don't worry. I'll guide the way. We've already taken care of the most difficult part. Once we've successfully entered the field, the rest should be no real challenge. Look around. Can you see anything that looks like a chain?
Isn't that it in front of us?
This chain is the source of the seal. All you need to do is break it. In Soul, you should be capable of breaking the seal directly. Be mindful, however. Do not carelessly touch the core of the Soul Realm. Someone would be angry if you break this hollow.
Piece of cake!
That's it. Break the remaining 2 seals, and I'll be free once again. All the seals are broken. I should be able to leave here once I fully regain my power. Take this, Renee.
Wow, amazing! Definitely worth the effort.
Thank you. May I ask where you will go once you're free?
I'm the one who should be thanking you. Making this artifact for you. It reminds me of my past. Perhaps I should catch up with my old friend again sometime. But first, I must prepare something.
This old friend you're talking about.
Well, who else could it be?
What massive remains. So, this thing from the past protected us all?
Ifri worked hard to create it with the primeval spell back then. But I could only do it that one time.
Ifri must have been so powerful then.
Of course. Hey! Ifri has always been powerful! Well, I did use a shard from your mask as its core component. Anyways, I should be the only one in the entirety of Endgarden that can cast such a spell.
It's been a long time, Miser.
And you smell of mold, Egghead. Still a bird, I see. So, you can't yet leave completely?
Well, even if the seals are lifted, it will take some time for me to recover. Now, when was the last time we saw each other like this?
68 years, 7 months, and 9 days.
Nothing has faded for you. It seems you've kept sharp all these years.
The antique shop has been open all these years for one reason or another. I almost lost my life stalking a couple times, unlike some homebody. All right, take this with you. At least let me know you're not dead while you're reading.
I've never asked you to find those for me, just your busybody nature. Fine. I can't leave just yet, but at least I can make a clone like this and accompany you if you must run about again. Because, well, it's not like I can't go with you.
Wow. Ifri can't believe people like you two are on such good terms.
But shut it! On good terms with him?
Renee! They're yelling at me! And here I was thinking he asked someone to look after the store. All he's left is a stick. Reed, there's no one around. Surely Stanley won't notice if something isn't in its usual spot.
Dear customer, you need to pay to have any of the goods here. Besides, I'm not a stick. You can call me Roxy.
Ah, the place is haunted!
Calm yourself, Ifri. I think it is Stanley's cane.
Composed young lady. Welcome back to Stanley's Antique Shop. If there's anything I can do for you, please don't hesitate to call for me.
A talking stick? What a miscalculation by Ifri.